Hello my friends, I am your local art witch and welcome back to my channel. First things first, I wanted to thank everybody who has been liking and subscribing. It's really cool to have other people with the same interests as me. So today I wanted to review the Green Witch Tarot. This was a deck I had bought a few years ago and it did not work for me. So I gave it to a good friend of mine after cleansing it and wishing it well. And it has been the perfect deck for her. So I'm so glad that it was in my hands for the time that it needed to be there. And let's just look through this deck. She was kind enough, my friend, to let me use it to review with you guys. So, obviously the box and the packaging that it came in, you know, it's not here anymore, and I cannot remember what packaging it came in. So, it comes with a nice, hefty book. I love hefty books. Now, it is black and white, but it does have the images, and it has a little space for you to take notes. So if you end up with your own associations with this card, then you can put it in and that will add to your reads. So yeah, pretty big book. And if I remember right, yes, some spreads that you can do. Mystic Pyramid, yes and no, 9 cards square spread. Tree of Life. That's interesting. It's been a long time since I've looked at this book, so let's get into the cards. What I should do for this friend is get her a little bag. I think that would be great. Okay, so these are not in order, but we're going to look through and I'll point out some of the differences, you know, compared to a more standard Rider-Waite deck. So the suits are all similar. So we've got Athames. So that's swords, right? Chalices, which are cups, and that's a major arcana. We'll talk about that in a minute. Pentacles and wands. What did they use for wands? There we go. It is wands. Okay. So it's very country-esque, very, yeah, green witchy, like cottage, village things. Sorry, I got distracted by the frogs. Wonder what the reasoning behind the frogs are. So the wands are similar, but you don't really see fire in it. It looks earthy, which is perfect for like a green witch deck. Pentacles, so I like that the pentacles are still pentacles, and I like that there's a youth. Chalices, so like this one's pretty obvious because you can still see the cup, but with some of the Athame ones, when I was first learning, I had no idea what it was talking about. This doesn't give me the same message as the regular Ten of Swords gives me. That's usually a person being impaled by those swords. So it is more gentle, and I like that, but it seems like it should be a very different vibe. And then the major arcana is quite different. So this is the Earth Mother, as opposed to 3 must be the Empress. because she's supposed to be depicted as pregnant usually. She's so cute. Look at her. And you can see like the wheat fields. This is a card of plenty. So let's go through. You know what I forgot to do is show you the back. I really like it. Now these cards are a little bent. So they will warp, but this is a well-loved deck. And I know that my friend, she does reads and stuff for people, so these cards are used a lot. And look how they've held up. And this deck is several years old. So that's really amazing to me. So let's look through. I'm just trying to, there we go. So let me just adjust myself here. So I love the country vibes. For me, this deck just did not want to read very well. And, you know, at first I was a little sad about it, but then sometimes decks are meant to come into your care for just a little while until they find the right person, and that was definitely this deck. So 6, the Lady and the Lord. I wonder if that's supposed to be the lovers. But I love this. So, you know, the horned god with the triple goddess. So this would be a good deck for Wiccans, for those of us that, you know, practice this type of stuff. And there's the Tower. And then this looks like, yep, the Wild Hunt, I was going to say. That's the name of it. So there we go. The art is superb. Oh my goodness. You know what I should have done is go through this and make sure that the cards were all upside right. There he is, hard at work. Okay, let's do that now. I don't want to make anybody dizzy. So, look at, okay, wait. Look at that. Gorgeous. That sky especially. And the berries. That seems, I'm seeing a lot of potential. And I like that. Here's the balancing card. So I think one of the reasons I had a hard time with this deck was, you'll see that they're not called what they're normally called in the typical deck. 15, I forget what 15 is. But here's nature, and this man is setting a trap. It's a little sad. Look, the bear is literally right behind you. Don't be so rude. King of Pentacles. Looks like a man who's managed to achieve everything he's wanted to achieve. Three of, oh goodness, I forgot how pretty these were. Look at the lighting. And you can see how the light casts onto the door and stuff. I love little things like that. The Standing Stone for 11. And interesting, the spider is on a web. Spiders are usually, we think of dreams, right? Or at least I do, the webs. And then there's this great stone, harm none. Look at the light filtering through the trees. So pretty. You know, these are pretty sturdy. Now that I'm thinking of it. Like there's a little bendability, and we'll see at the end how we can shuffle these. But I bet you she ruffle shuffles, because as you can see, they're wobbly. Look how cute that is. My goodness. Lord of the Shadows. I wonder if this is supposed to 13. That's probably the Devil card. Right there. See, very different than the typical Devil card. This kind of looks like ominous in a different way. Like this person's watching these people from the forest, and the costume looks like a Grim Reaper. So it looks, you know, the Devil's usually about temptation and stuff. So this is definitely more ominous than how I usually see the Devil card. Four of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Look at this guy. This is kind of creepy. Oh, I love his little pond. He's got his little turtle. I like the inclusion of girls as knights. It's always nice. And look at that horse. Love those type of horses. I think of them as like the, I don't know if this is what they were used for, but plow horses. Those really stocky horses. There's the High Priest. Oh, that's cool. So I'm seeing a lot of, I want to say Northern Europe, Druid, inspiration. And I don't remember if that was on purpose or... Oh, I love that. Looks like this guy, he succeeded. Here's a knight. Oh, look how young he is. 8, the crown. So it must have been the major arcana that threw me off. I just did not know enough. The Star, look. I think, if I remember right, this was always one of my favorite cards in this deck. I would get a poster of this. 8. Uh-oh, she's walking through it. See, that's a little different. And then there's a little porcupine. It'd be interesting to read the book and figure out the significance of the animals. 7. He's coming home with the food. I'm a little threatened by the skunk though. Like, what's that supposed to... Like, this should be good. He's coming home with food, but the skunk seems to be giving us a little bit... Danger's right around the corner. 5 of Pentacles. Oh, look at that fire back there. Very cool. The Holly King. Oh, sorry. It's kind of got some Thomas Kincaid in this one with the lighthouse in the background. Knight of Chalices. So I usually think of the pages as quite young and then the knights a bit older, but it's kind of different and nice to see what looks to be 12 to 15. The glint on this chalice is amazing. King of Wands. These kings all look very gentle, and I like that. So there is an animal I'm noticing on every single card. And this guy, it's like he's kind of looking to see what's about to happen, to see if his food's going to come together. But he's ignoring all the cups behind him. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, I think this one in the standard deck, yeah, it usually has like a communion cracker with like a dove coming. But this is nice. It kind of takes that Christian religious aspect out of it. I would probably mispronounce this, but I love this card. Look how gorgeous this is. She's reminding me of the magician because she's got a wand, she's got her athame, she's got well, she sort of has a chalice here, and then what am I forgetting? Yeah, she's got it all, right? No, pentacles. But still, oh look, the thing is on a pentacle, so it kind of reminds me of the magician. Love that. 5 of Chalices, and look, she's pouring out her cup. Maybe giving thanks or something to an ancestor. 4. Sorry, it's hard to know where to hold things. I'll get there. Look at the page. He's like 7. So cute. Queen. Nice to see an older lady. I love her, what look to be lilacs there. Look at that. I want to go visit this place. I can almost smell that fresh air. 4. The battle wagon. So this must be the chariot. Oh, cute. Fairies are helping them. 10 of Wands. There she is collecting some wands. And it looks a bit arduous, doesn't it? Knight. And it's a young girl going to her village. Page. Look, she's like 6. Oh my goodness. Harvest 20. I wish I could memorize the numbers. Oh, here we go. Here's another favorite card, the Horned God card. Look at him. Isn't he gorgeous? And he's got all of his animal friends kind of backing him up. Nine. Oh, I love that she's right on the ocean. That's gorgeous. King. Yes, also the King of Athanes, I love that he's next to all these books and stuff, because that's about, you know, thoughts and stuff. Oh, sorry, excuse me. 5. Oh, buddy looks sad. Something bad is happening in this card. The Wheel of the Year. And look at that. It's our wheel. Come on, focus. There we go. King of Chalices. What a happy guy. And then there's a lot of bees. I want to know. There's the Sun card. I'm sensing freedom because of that eagle, of course. Oh, look at that. So, sunflowers, they will turn in the direction of the sun. But I guess for our viewer, being a viewer, it makes more sense to, so that way we know what flower it is. But 2, these gentlemen working together. The Witch. So this must, yeah, this is the Magician card. And so we've got all of the items. The environments are really pretty. They look full. The world. This must be the world card. So it's the world tree in this one. It's interesting because like it has a bit of a snake. Looks a little threatening. I don't generally think of snakes as looking threatening. I think they're cute, but it's the teeth and stuff. It looks like that Jafar viper from Aladdin. There she is, the 8 of Wands. Just a little gardener. I love that. Friend M. How are half of your deck somehow upside down all the time? Okay. 7. And the Queen. Look, she's older. And she's got like a little dove friend. The Page. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Look, they're a family. That's so cute. 9. Oh no. Something bad's happening. 4. Yes, the Celebration. It's kind of playing tricks on me to have these wands just kind of floating in the air. The Moon card. Very pretty. And we still have like a fish. Usually there's like a crawfish, a lobster situation down here. Six of Pentacles. See, I don't know if I like this because, like, this woman looks really gaunt, and then this person has, like, it's dice, but he's up to no good. I'm calling it. Look at that. Ten of Pentacles tends to be one of my favorite cards. It's about achieving and being able to rest on your victories. Six. Oh, geez. I would never put a horse on a boat like that. Three of Wands. Oh, look. She's the one holding the wands. Very interesting. Okay, so the Hanged Man is the Oak King. Very interesting. Oh, look, she's a little bit heavier. We need to have more body diversity in decks. So this would be the Fool normally. This is the Green Man. I like him. He's very cool looking. Oh my goodness, look at the mouse. Four of Wands. I cannot look at this card without thinking, what was that movie? It was out years and years ago. Some of you may be too young to even remember it. But it was like these boys at a magic school. No, it wasn't a magic school. They were from a magic family or whatever, trying to keep a secret. And one of them, I remember calling Draco Malfoy, because he was very blonde and very mean. Anyway, that's what this reminds me of, is that movie. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, I love this. Look at the... Oh my goodness, isn't he cute? There's the Earth Mother. Look at her face. She looks so innocent. Honey, you're too young to be pregnant. Queen. Feels like a little bit overkill to use that with the flowers. I love this. I love this card. Two of Chalices. And the Page. And the Two of Wands. Okay, I wanted to do... So they're pretty standard size. They're really easy to shuffle. Try not to think or put any intention into the cards because this deck does not belong to me anymore. It shuffles real nice. Now, I'm going to purposely put some of these upside down because that's how she had them. My hands are not strong enough. Oh yes, they riffle really nice. Let's see if I can. I've got to think of a good pouch to give her, like as a gift, I think. Her birthday just passed. I completely missed it because I'm a space case. Anyway, so that was the Green Witch deck, the Green Witch Tarot by Anne Mora. This deck did not fit me, but it has been an excellent companion to my friend. I know it tends to give her really, really good reads, and that makes me happy because every deck, it's kind of sad to see a deck not be used, you know, especially for years and years, just sitting there catching dust. So I'm so glad that it found a good home with a good friend on top of that. And, you know, you never have to be afraid to gift a deck. Just cleanse your deck. Cleanse it, let it know that you're giving you know, it to a new home out of love. And, you know, the transfer for us anyway worked out really well. So by cleansing, I prefer to use smoke for something like cards, but you can even use just the smallest dash of water and just sprinkle it. I cleanse you, take my energy out of it. I like to put it through smoke because it feels like it gets through it more. And I just told it, you know, we never, you know, I'm never going to use this because I don't feel like we match. And I think you would have a good fit here. And then it was. So anyway, thank you. If you made it this long, let me know. Show me a thumbs up in the comments or something if you made it this far, because I think we're like half an hour in. And I will see you again in the next one. Take care, everybody.